Yo everyone, why hello there. It's Vortie and I'm doing a quick update video, I guess. So Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, as most of you probably know, especially if you've beaten the events, kind of like I kind of ended up doing really quickly because I wanted to kind of produce the content, to have the content out there as fast as possible. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to take a little bit of time and just kind of talk about the game and the state of the game, where we are right now, and how the content is flowing into the game. So as you guys have known, especially if you viewed the kind of chat update thing I had, so right now we had the Valentine's Day event. That's gone, it's finished up, boys, it's gone, bye bye. The Dreadnought event, which is going on right now, which is Final Fantasy 2, which is the one with the new banner including Emperor, Guy, Leon, and Firion. And you got some of these items, they're pretty good. The last event of this is actually pretty tough, the Elite Exploration. So if you haven't seen my other videos, essentially what it is as you kind of go through this, the guys get stronger, and then when you get to the Elite version, Elite version, they are immune to physical damage. So essentially, bringing a full physical party is going to make this very difficult. However, bringing a full mage party is going to make the boss very, very hard. So you can't have a full mage or full physical party. You have to do a little bit of mixing around. So if you want, you can watch my video on that, on the exploration one for the Elite version. It is up on my channel already, so you can go and take a look at that to see how I beat it. I went in pretty blind. I didn't know that they were physically immune, so it was a little bit quite the shock. But if you have a good tank, a good healer, and at least one magic caster on there, you're going to be gold. So yeah, the only tip I have for that, other than when you get to the boss, is make sure you kill the bombs after a few turns or whatever. They explode, and I believe it's one hit KO. If they blow up, they will kill your whole party. They are susceptible to sleep and stuff, so you can keep them slept. Alright, so anyways, that content is kind of out right now. This is the banner that we kind of just talked about. So overall, Emperor, not a very good unit. Overall, his TM is very good. He's a magic caster that's I think is outclassed by Dark Fina 100%. And as far as it goes for X-Death, I think X-Death also ends up outclassing him, and specifically because he ends up debuffing your party in order to buff himself up so he can do damage, which is great. He probably hits pretty hard, but the game is designed to be played as a party. It's not a solo game. So in that sense, as he kind of brings your party down, especially if you're trying to fight a boss or something, you're gonna reduce spirit and magic and stuff like that from your own party to boost up his part, like his stuff. Spirit from your party just to boost his magic, which is really, as far as the game goes, I think this is it's gonna be discouraging to have him in a party, because you're gonna increase how much magic damage your party takes just so you can do more magic damage. It's not good for this particular event right now that's going on, the Dreadnought event. The Emperor is actually very good. He will reduce your party's magical or your spirit, which is your magical resistance. But none of the casters or the boss, the captain, or the guys that are with him don't cast any magic. So technically, he will be doing a lot more damage because whatever, and you're not going to be affected by it much. But in any other situation other than the Dreadnought event, this guy's terrible. Good TM other than that. Firion, boss character for sure. He's really, really good. You should definitely get him. His TM is okay, but in order to be able to lose Leon's TM, you're going to need this TM to help other characters kind of acquire it, but it is meh. But Firion himself is amazing, okay? Don't get me wrong about that. Leon, very good with his TM. As far as everything else goes, he's pretty much his damage is not very good. He has no place in parties to fill, but again, for new players, all of these guys are really good. Firion, even for experienced players, is pretty good because he is situational, kind of like Randy. He's very situational. If he's fighting a target that he has his killer effects against, he's gonna outshine any DPS because of the damages he will do. But yeah, Leon, good TM. Other than that, not very good. Guy, same thing. Has capabilities of tanking and taunting. I think he can do full break as well and buff your party. But other than that, for a new player, he's pretty good. For older players, he's not gonna stand out other than his TM, which is really good. Again, so I would say that these are meta style TMs. Like this is a good TM. It'll be in the game for a long time. It'll help you out a lot. Dark Knight Soul, same thing, gives you 30% attack when equipped with a sword, and 20% attack increase if you have heavy armor as well. It says or here, but in the data mine it says and. So I haven't seen anybody unlock it yet. I don't think anybody's gonna waste their trust Moogles into this, so I don't know yet. But as of right now, the data mine says and, which means you can get 50% bonus if you're wearing sword and heavy armor, which is pretty good. If it says or, then this TM is meh. For the sword boost, it's pretty good. Other than that, it's not that good. Yeah, Furians is whatever, and Emperors is really good. Okay, cool. So that's kind of the sum down of what's going on right now. So why haven't I had more videos come out is probably a good question to ask. So essentially what it is right now there's really not much to do. I can keep making the same things over and over again, and there's a lot of things I kind of wanted to do like free to play ways to beat some of these things, but as of right now most people pretty much get it. There's nothing very hard right now. So what I wanted to do, actually kind of use this video as a kind of like an update as well. I wanted to ask, are there things that you guys want to see? Like, do you want me to try and beat certain events with certain characters? I can make a video showing my box, like showing you exactly what units I have, and you guys can make a party and say, okay, I want these characters with these things going on. I want this happening. This set them up like this, and then go in and fight this event. And then I'll make a video and I'll say this person suggested it, and this is what we're gonna do, and we're gonna see if we can beat that challenge, that trial, that event. It was something I was thinking about. I think it would be a pretty good idea. That way I can involve you as the subscribers into trying to make something fun like that, right? But other than that, I'm not really sure what other content to do other than as new events come out, we beat it. We go through them as well. So kind of throwing out some ideas that I've been thinking about. I'm hoping that you guys think that's pretty good. Maybe you guys have other suggestions, and I would love to try those out as well. The one thing I'm definitely working on right now, I'm just trying to find like a template so that it's always consistent, is doing like unit reviews and unit like overviews. Like we talk about the units. I have a legacy series, and I have some stuff ready to kind of post out there. I just want to put it when it's appropriate to put it. Maybe like 2 or 3 times a month I'm going to end up putting different kinds of units. Otherwise it's going to get pretty crowded quickly. So I have those coming out, which is legacy news, but that's talking about the character's history. So we got that as well. So essentially what I'm trying to say is, between event, like when an event comes out, there's always like a lull where this is like a little bit. In the meantime, I've been putting out just any kind of Final Fantasy videos, any kind of Dragon Ball Z videos, and I'm just trying to see what else we can do. Okay, so that's now out of the way. Kind of like future things, maybe some suggestions. You guys can leave that in the comment section below. And now going forward, so as you guys are aware, if you've looked at my update 2.0 video, we have a bunch of cool things coming out. So once 2.0 goes live, we're going to be seeing a bunch of changes. And shortly after 2.0, I'm assuming that the other things that they posted in that video, like, you know, Odin and, you know, Zoldad, the third part of it, as well as the next part of the story and stuff like that, as those things come out, then we're going to have a lot more content to cover. Because just as I was starting the recording, I already finished everything, and going back to finish those things is pointless because I already completed the story, so you guys can't see the step by step. So going forward, I will be doing the story and I'll record it, so that way you guys can see. If you're wondering how did I do it, well, you'll see it because it'll be done on video, and more than likely it'll be done on video the first time, you know, naked as always. Like, I have no idea what's going on. I'm just gonna go in there and I'm gonna try to do my best with like enough research just to make sure I don't fail for the stories, that is, in fighting Odin. So yeah, so when the February 23rd rolls around, we're gonna have a bunch more things coming out, so you're gonna be seeing more content on Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. Yeah, so other thing here is, if you guys haven't yet, you should definitely go to Final Fantasy's Facebook page or other places that they're hosting this poll, and vote for your characters that you want to see come back into a specially made People's Choice banner. So they give you different kinds of categories. They will give you 5-star, 4-star, and 3 stars to pick. So just pick which ones you want, okay? And you pick and choose how you want to do those things. I already made a video kind of talking about that as well, but yeah, just kind of want to go over it as well. What other updates can I give you here? Yeah, so as of right now, the game has been pretty slow. Other than TM farming, it's been pretty slow. We only have one event live, which is the Dreadnought event. I haven't gone back in yet to complete the 15, like to make sure no white magic and nobody dies. I haven't gone back to do that yet, specifically because my my Luca, which I thought I actually leveled up back in the day when I had a bunch of things, she's actually not leveled up. So I only have her at level 53, and I don't think it's going to be viable to go in there and try and heal with her when I don't have the moves that I want to try and complete it without white magic. So as of right now, unless we get like a Gigantor thingy where I can farm some way to level her up quickly, I probably just gonna leave it because I don't really care about the 15% TM, hit points TM. So meh. But yeah, so that's that the event. So this is my current TM farming group. If you're following along, every few videos I try to post like kind of starting it off and sharing like, hey, this is what it is. So right now, Cupid Luna for her refresh ring at 55%. Lunith is at 50%. I can't wait to get these gloves. I also got Carl, who's at 43%. I got Leon from my pulling video. He's only at 9%, so he's about to hit 10%. I only have one of him, so I'm only gonna try and get the one. And then Cecil. So I already have an Excalibur, but as you guys know, we are approaching really close. Sooner or later, within like the next month, at least I'm hoping, just like everybody else, we're gonna be getting Orlando. And as most of you guys hear Orlando and you're like, oh my god, yay, Orlando, he's like a god tier unit. Yeah, he is, but he's very gear dependent. If you have Cecil and you don't have dual wield and you don't have Excalibur and you don't have any of these things, he's gonna perform well, but he's not gonna perform that well. It's like getting Noctis. Yeah, he's gonna be pretty good, but second you give him dual wield, he becomes insane, right? So a lot of these characters that you guys are looking at, like Lunith and Lightning and all of them, they're useless. To be completely honest, they're trash till they get to level 100 and they learn dual wield till they can wear 2 weapons, right? Prior to that, they're not gonna be very good. So that's my TM farming. That's kind of just my little blurb about why I have that set up. So essentially what's going on right now, the game is in a little bit of a lull because the event is only one event going on right now, which is the Final Fantasy 2 event. There's a big update rolling out very soon, so it's going to be rolling out next week. So we're looking at, I think only if we got a few days left. So we got, let's actually look at it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, so 4 days left. And on the 4th day, when we wake up in the morning, we're going to be seeing this big update, and all of us are going to enjoy this update because everybody gets a free 11 pull from them with the new system in place, which means no more troll crystals. All right, so if you want more information on that, you can go look at my update 2.0 video, and if you want to see it right from the horse's mouth, I have a link to a video that is unlisted because you know, Gumi put up the video and then they took it down. So I just put the video in the description so you guys can view it. It's unlisted because if you don't have the link, you can't view it. So I didn't want to put it on YouTube and just put it out there and people think I'm trying to steal material or something from somebody else. No, it's not mine. And I'm saying it's not my video. It is Gumi's video. It's just that they took it down. I don't know why, but that's not my problem. My problem is it's already live. So people are already sharing it all over YouTube and all over the internet. So it's everywhere already. So I don't know if they've put it back right now or not, but the video is there so you can actually see them talking. It is in English because they're focusing on the global audience. So it is in English. So if you want to go see exactly what they said, you can go take a look at it there. The quality is a little bit rough, but it's the best that I can do to try and help you guys out. All right. So other than that, you know, just hang in there. I know that there hasn't been a lot of Final Fantasy Brave Express content coming out. There will be once the new event comes out, and I'll try and stretch out some of that stuff a little bit more. And as of that, I'm going to be doing some, hopefully, what I was hoping to do is unit reviews. And this is the thing that kind of trips me out a little bit. I want to do unit reviews, but if I don't pull a unit, then I can't give you my experience on it. So I do see people recommending, saying like, oh, like do an Emperor review or like unit review, but I don't have the unit, so I can't really tell you how good he is. If you guys want, and say whether I have the unit or not, but kind of just talk about one unit in particular in like a 10-minute video or a 15-minute video, I can do that. I can go on, what do you call it, Reddit or Final Fantasy Wiki and look at the character and really break it down and kind of tell you what is possible with that character, whether I own it or not, the possibilities. That's doable, like easily. However, if you're looking for my personal experience by using that character, that's going to be impossible. If I don't have the character, I can't tell you how well they perform, because I can only watch other people's videos and be like, yeah, they look okay, right? So that's kind of that. So in the meantime, if you do like my videos, thank you so much for supporting me. Please continue to come back to the channel. There will be more content. In the meantime, I am putting out other Final Fantasy related content and Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that to try and just make sure that there's content coming on the channel. But when Final Fantasy has something new, it'll be here day one. All right, so if it happens like midday when I'm at work, the second I come back home from work, I will post that out for you guys. All right, okay, cool. Thank you so much, guys, for sticking around. And again, we're very close to that 300 subscribers. I am super psyched. I can't wait to hit that number. And just think about it, like, we've only been around for like a month and a half and we're almost at 300. So thank you guys so much again for the support. This is Vortie, and if you like my content and this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe and stick around for new things to come, which are going to be coming out. A lot of that stuff is going to be coming out February 23rd. 23rd is the day, all right? I'm Vortie, and I'm out of here. Peace.